everyone, it's Pam from GlamJunkJournals, and today I'd like to share with you my finished journal. This is the journal that I did a series of tutorials on, and I called it my Using My Scraps Challenge for Junk Journal Inspiration. And there's a total of 6 tutorials on my YouTube channel, and this is the final flip through of what I created. And rather than calling this my Use My Scraps journal, I named it my Spring Florals journal. And I couldn't be happier with how it turned out. And what was so much fun, you guys, is I didn't have an idea of what I was going to create when I first started out. And I let my scrap fabric and my papers just dictate where this journal came together from, and I couldn't be happier. So, measures 6.5 by 10. The spine is 2.5 inches, and let me show you a close-up of the cover. There was a tutorial on how I put this cover together, and over the top of the fabric, I did layer an applique that I got at a flea market, and it was pre-cut. I showed you that in my last video, and I secured it down with E6000 and Fabrifix, so it is securely on there, and it is a large applique, and it wraps around the back right there, and a little bit on the bottom. And I felt as though the coloring needed a little bit of green because it is definitely a lot of peaches and oranges going on. So what I did add is a broken button and a broken piece of jewelry and 2 buttons on the side there. And along the spine, this is the remaining piece of my snippet roll. I made an extra long one for this journal, and I ended up using everything, the whole thing. And as I said before, this applique does cross over the spine and is secured on the back. And this ribbon closure, I did dye with the acrylic paint that I talked about in the last video, and this is a gorgeous pinky beige, and I just love how it turned out on the lace. So that's really fun to do. So I'm going to do a quick flip through on any final embellishments and things that I added. Let me undo this here. And it is 3 signatures, as you guys know if you watch the tutorials, and a total of 170 pages. So on the inside cover, I did cut up some more of my snippet roll on the top and on the bottom, and added some journaling cards. And this is one of the clusters that we made in my series. Here is the first signature here. We'll go through. There is a doily. We've got a bunch of journaling pages on there, some vellum. And here is the pocket that I created, and I did add some ephemera. We've got a tag and some scrapbook paper and some vintage ephemera in that pocket. Oh, and I got another one in here. Isn't that heart cute? I just went around it with some distress ink to give it a vintage look. Got some more papers, little fabric cluster at the top, and a map. And on this belly band here, I have a vintage postcard of some gorgeous plants, and another piece of scrapbook paper there. And inside that little pocket is a journaling, I don't know if you want to call it a card or a letter. And then right here is the Edith Holden, and along the bottom is some vintage lace and some trim, and I added some ephemera. And then there's another page of that cute little heart print, and I decoupage, excuse me, I don't know where my mind is today, you guys. I distress stained that. And there's one of the snippet clusters that we made. Got more writing pages, another tag I created. And then, let me put that tag back. And then on this side, another one of those gorgeous postcards with the plant images, and some more scrapbook paper on the back of that. Writing space, and some more ephemera on the inside of this side pocket there. If you look way up at the top, that is a little flower that I did cut off of the applique that is used on the cover. And here is another one of the clusters that we made. I made this one into a journaling tag, and also some more ephemera on the inside of that pocket. That goes behind there. Some vellum, more writing space. And there's the end of the first signature. We'll go on to the second signature here. And these are all put together separately. I either added a lace tie closure, or, as you guys remember, this is one of the vintage doilies. I've got some writing pages, vellum. I added some leaf decorations on the lace there, and added a bunch of ephemera on the inside of this side pocket, which is more of the snippet roll that we made. And a little journaling card here, and a tag there. And here is a belly band that I did add a piece of journaling. Well, actually, that's a big tag that I made, and a booklet with some of the leftover offcuts of paper that were used throughout this journal. So that sticks inside there. Got a bunch of pages in here. And there is another cluster that I sewed onto the side there as a pocket, and some journaling card there. And here is another large journaling card that I cut out a little bit, a little dragonfly from Edith Holden. So you can journal on that. And there's another one of the tags, the clusters that we made inside that pocket. Here is a vintage postcard that is to Fred in Grand Island, Nebraska. Don't you love that, you guys? How it just got to the person just in the city and his name. And the RFD number 3. I love that. So that has seen all sorts of stuff through its travels. And a little fold out here with another journaling card that I did add some lace and some of that ticking fabric. Here's another corner pocket with a tag, and I just added on a little 3D sticker there and some liquid pearls. And there's a collaged page, and on this side there is the fabric from the mini dress that I cut up, and I added on a little dangle. This is from a broken necklace, and I did sew that on, and that's the zipper right there. And here is another tag for journaling that fits right inside there that I collaged. And here is a tag that has been Mod Podged with a napkin, so that goes in there. And there's more of that snippet roll. So see how I use all that? I love it, love it, love it. Just brings the whole journal together. So that's the end of the second signature, and here is the final signature. Get that one open there. Stamping of some butterflies, book pages, vellum, writing pages, fussy cut Edith Holden, a coloring book page that has been tea stained, And some trim right there that has been, this has been avocado dyed. That one has. And all of the writing pages have been tea stained. There is more of that Tim Holtz vellum, writing pages, music. Here is a pocket with some little ephemera scrap paper bits and some more on there. Let's see if you can see that up there. Some more liquid pearls on those three things, and a couple bits of ephemera that I made. And then, let's see, on this here is the center of the final signature. And I did a big journaling card with that lovely diamond print that I love so much. And added some time card ephemera there, and a little collage with bling on a roll. And here is another belly band that is made from the same fabric as on the cover. And I added some more of that diamond pattern. And in the back of that, got a bunch of little hidden treasures here. There is a card that I Mod Podged with a, what was this? That was a tea bag, and that is some stenciling. This was for a pattern for a, I don't know what it was, but it had flowers on it, so I like that, and the coloring went. And some more journaling cards from scrapbook paper, so those all fit in there. Oh yeah, and some pretty trim at the bottom. More writing space. Vellum. And then here is a pocket that is on the corner with a journaling card and an S&H award certificate. So I thought that was pretty in there because I love the green. And just a little 3D sticker here. It says, "This beauty will make our hearts take flight." I thought that just added a little bit of extra pop on that page there. And then there is the other side of that coloring book page. And more vellum and book pages. And there is the back. And I inserted along the back belly band here a journaling card of some gorgeous vintage roses. So there she is. And I am so happy with how this turned out. It's just so gratifying to make journals when you're just using what you have on hand. And I'm not saying that I don't go out and purchase more things, but sometimes it's just fun to use what you have and try and bust out some of your scraps and make something that you're proud of. So that is my journal for today, and thank you for watching. I appreciate all of you guys and all of your wonderful comments. So have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.